Another key difference between the data warehouse and the real-time analytics database. In the data warehouse, I'm really focused in a large degree on low cost. Snowflake is a great example of this. If we take a look at the Snowflake architecture, these are all courtesy of Snowflake, you'll find that there's a lot of things here that are designed to make sure that Snowflake costs as little as possible. All of the storage is on object storage. So things like S3 if you're running on Amazon Web Services, or Blob if you're running on Azure, or Google Cloud Service if you're running over there, which is really durable and really reliable storage, but it's not fast, which Snowflake addresses with very high parallelism. But still, there's a limit to how parallel you can be. Similarly, all of the compute in the Snowflake world is ephemeral. You turn it on when you run a query, you turn it off when you're done with the query. That makes it a lot less expensive to run, but it also, there's a cost there in time because I have to get the systems running. And then of course, when I turn it off, I lose any caching that I had, or at least much of the caching that I had. Snowflake has a lot of intelligence in the Snowflake cloud services to preserve some of that cache. So they're able to get good performance at a really low cost. In the real-time analytics world, I'm really focused on a low latency. I'm looking at things that are fast, less than a second. So I'm looking at sub-second response, even on really big data sets. Dozens of terabytes, hundreds of terabytes, petabytes, dozens of petabytes. When I really want to be able to say, I want to be able to do these queries and get my response really, really fast. Now, this does lead to, well, wait, what if I have both needs? What if I'm someone like Netflix, which has talked about this quite a bit? They need to do a lot of business reporting, but they also have some things they need sub-second queries on. Well, you end up with both. And that's pretty common. Most people who have a real-time analytics database also have a data warehouse because these are different tools that I'm trying to address different jobs. And rather than having to choose between do I want a hammer or a screwdriver, well, I have both in my toolbox. I would expect you would too.